Hey, 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 monetizers. Welcome to Conversations with Hetty Online. My name is Hetty The Entrepreneur, and I am South Africa's #1 monetization expert. This is a platform where we talk all things monetization, digital marketing, growing of your personal brand, your business, and your organization within the online space. So today I'm going to be talking about a subject that a lot of people ask me about, and that is, Hetty, how do I network? How do I build my network of influence? So let's talk about how you can network in order to monetize within the online space. So let's get into it, shall we? So first of all, we all know that your network is your net worth. But what happens if you don't know famous people, if you don't know people that are moneyed and that are in high positions with good connections? How then do you grow your network? That's what I really want us to talk about today, so that you can feel empowered at the end of this conversation to go out there and to execute. So if anything I mention in today's conversation resonates with you, let's chat within the comment section and let me know. So let's get cracking. Let's look at the online space. What I love about social media is that it is the great equalizer. Social media has given us access to people and things that without it, we honestly would not have had access to. You can literally slide into the DMs and have a conversation with someone. Like, how crazy is that? So how do we then leverage social media to actually build our networks in a proper and significant way? First of all, one of the things that I want you to think about is the fact that social media is exactly that. It is a social platform. That means in order for you to build relationships online, you need to be social. Follow people, comment on their posts, repost their stuff, engage in conversation with them. Don't just go into people's DMs when you want something from them. Engage with them. Being social is so important because it allows people to notice you and be like, well, this person seems great. They like my content. I think that there are definitely some synergies that are here. So you definitely want to be social first and foremost. The other thing that you really want to begin to think about is the types of people that you want to grow your network with. A lot of people are trying to knock on the doors of people that have got 1 million followers and 2 million subscribers and all of that. Why do you want to be just another person knocking on the same door? When you think of networking, begin to start to think of the low-hanging fruit. Who are the individuals and the role players that have the same number of followers that you have, or that you have a mutual connection with an individual that you can actually begin to have a conversation with? That is your low-hanging fruit that can allow you to begin to start building your network. So let's say, for example, you identify somebody that you would love to do a project with, etc. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you're following the person. Honestly, it's like probably the least that you can do. Make sure that you're following them. Make sure that you're engaging with their content, etc. I always say to people that networking is like a bank account, all right? Networking is like a bank account. It is one of those things that before you make a withdrawal out of the bank account, you want to make deposits into the bank account. You want to make sure that you are contributing to the relationship before you just go around asking for things, because it's not nice. It's not nice when people only contact you when they want something from you. Build authentic and genuine relationships within the online space. And it is absolutely possible. Those people who say it's not possible, don't let their negativity jade you. I have got a lot of genuine and authentic online relationships that have led me to having various speaking engagements, collaborating with different projects and all of that. So it is absolutely possible, but you do want to make deposits into the relationship. This now brings me to the conversation of networking at events. A lot of people go to all of these different types of events, conferences, and seminars. And what ends up happening when they go to those events, they'll take all kinds of videos and selfies, etc. They'll take pictures with the speakers and they go home. You have not met anybody new. You've not exchanged details with anybody new. You haven't done any of that. So one of the things that I really want to encourage you to do is that when you go to an event, go with a networking purpose and intention. I'm going to go to this event and I'm going to introduce myself to 5 new people. Is it going to be difficult? Of course. You're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable. You need to step out of your comfort zone into your courage zone. And that is definitely not going to be easy. So when you go to an event, you really want to be very, very clear. And you want to be able to go and introduce yourself to various individuals. Now, how do you do this? You want to practice your elevator speech. What is that thing, that source, that beautiful stuff that makes you unique and sets you apart from everyone else? So for me, for example, when I go to a space, I make sure that my posture is upright because that helps me to feel confident. I make sure that I'm wearing something that allows me to operate from my center of power. I extend my hand and give a firm handshake and say, "Hi there, my name is Hetty the Entrepreneur. What's your name?" And then you begin to start talking. You want to practice having different conversation starters so that you can be able to allow the conversation to flow. The next thing that you want to do is you want to exchange details. Now, when it comes to exchanging details, please do not use a business card. A business card is a big no-no. All that happens is it lands in somebody's handbag and they end up forgetting who you are, etc. If you want to really network effectively, you want to exchange telephone numbers and you want to pop that person a WhatsApp message. By so doing, it allows them to save your number, and also it allows them to be able to see the different content that you put on your statuses. Also, what you can do is you can follow each other on the socials. The beautiful thing with following each other on social media is that when you put out content about who you are, what you do, your personal brand, and all of that beautiful stuff, they are going to be able to see that, and there's going to be top of mind recall. When they're looking for your product or service or somebody to work with, you are going to be top of mind because they're constantly seeing your content. So make sure that even in your network, you are doing so in a manner that is absolutely effective to ensure that it allows you to have an ongoing and continuous relationship. One thing that I really want you to be very, very careful about when it comes to networking is that sometimes people will go to an event, there's a big keynote speaker, so it's a prominent person, respected within the community, and there are a lot of people that's vying for their attention. And you go to them and you say, "Hi, XYZ, I want you to speak at my event. Hi, XYZ, I need you to help me with my business. I need your help with this and that." That's not great, guys. It's not nice. It gives an icky feeling. Nobody wants to feel like you're only talking to them because you want something from them. Instead, you want to introduce yourself to them and you want to be as genuine and as authentic as possible. "Hi there, my name is Hetty. I really loved what you spoke about. I actually came to this event specifically for you because I love what you stand for. I love the content you put out. XYZ particularly resonated with me. To be honest with you, I'm even nervous just talking to you, but I wanted to come and introduce myself. My name once again is Hetty. I'm going to pop you a DM and perhaps we can get to talking." That's it. You haven't asked for anything, you've been authentic in introducing yourself, and you have told the person what it is that you like about them. That makes it so much easier for you to build an authentic relationship with them. Even if you do collect somebody's telephone number, email address, etc., it doesn't mean that after the event now you're messaging them asking for something. You want to now begin to invest in the relationship. How can you support this person? Is it attending their event? Is it signing up to their course? Is it buying their product? Is it cheering them on? Is it checking in on them once in a while? Is it making a telephone call to say, hey, I thought about you. I thought I would send XYZ to you because you crossed my mind. When people see that you are investing into a relationship, they are more amicable to actually being agreeable to a request that you may have for them, whether it's to speak at the event, whether it's to collaborate, etc. Because they'll be like, you know what, Hetty, I like Hetty. She really makes an effort in this relationship. So you definitely want to invest in relationships when it comes to network building. The other thing I want to mention, which is honestly very, very unpopular, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I wouldn't be Hetty the Entrepreneur if I didn't tell it like it is. It is not every single relationship that you are going to get something tangible out of. Normalize having relationships with people simply because they're nice people, simply because you enjoy their company and being in their presence. There's so much that you can learn from people just by being in their environment that actually transfers to you via osmosis. One of my biggest mentors is somebody very well respected, etc. And one of the biggest things I learned from that mentor was not even something that they taught me or that I got from their organization. It was by simply being in their presence, I learned about posture. I learned about what it means to enter into a room with confidence, how to introduce yourself with confidence, how to be able to articulate the value that you bring to the table so that other people can be able to remember you and you can have the memorability factor. That is something that you cannot put a price on. And because I was able to learn that, I've been able to apply this lesson that I got via osmosis into all areas of my life, including my business, networking, events, etc., and how I show up in the world. So please understand that sometimes what you are going to gain from someone is not going to be a tangible thing. It can be something that is transferred to you energetically. At the end of the day, nobody, absolutely nobody owes us anything. And that is the honest truth. Sometimes you're going to network with someone, you're going to reach out to them, you're going to make an offer or proposal, and sometimes the timing isn't right, and they simply are going to decline. That doesn't mean you have to stop your journey where it is because somebody else is not ready to work with you. You dust yourself off and you continue moving, but you continue to nurture the relationship. Because remember, relationship building is not only about building when you are getting something out of it. It is something that works as reciprocity. Now, this same principle also works with getting corporate clients. So the last part of this conversation that I want us to have is about using networking in order to get corporate clients. One of the things that I always say to my clients and we work on is sending cold emails and cold telephone calls honestly don't work anymore. When was the last time a call center person called you and you actually listened to them? Often at times people bang their phone on them or they hang up or they make an excuse and they end the telephone call. People are tired of receiving cold calls. They're tired of receiving cold emails. So if you really want to penetrate into a corporate organization, you want to build authentic relationships. So the same principle applies, and I love to use LinkedIn for that. Building authentic relationships on LinkedIn in order to be able to get an in with corporates, making sure that you are engaging in their posts, engaging in their events, etc., so that there is top of mind recall when you reach out to them and you say, hey, I'd really love us to have a conversation and to see where our synergies may possibly be able to come together. Networking in the online space is a powerful thing in order to monetize. There's so many ways in which networking can help you to monetize. I've seen coaches come together and create joint products. There are individuals who, where, let's say you're hosting an event and you have powerful speakers and you're leveraging each other's networks in order to be able to host a successful event. With a lot of my clients, we cross-pollinate. So a lot of people will see that my My clients all work together to be able to support each other and leverage each other. One person may be having a course, another person then becomes masterclass experts within those particular courses. So there are so many ways in which you can be able to network. And when you are networking, you use it then for collaboration. Now, collaboration, I have said this a million times, collaboration is in, competition is out. Those people that have a scarcity mentality at the bottom, those are the people who are busy competing with each other. At the higher echelons, the higher up you go, those people are constantly collaborating. That is why people often say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the rich share opportunities, they collaborate, they bring their resources together, because they understand that the more they pool in together, the bigger the pie becomes. Whereas if you've got a scarcity mentality, your mentality says there's only one slice and therefore I need to keep it for myself. So when it comes to networking within the online space, please also remember to just be your authentic and genuine self. The right people are going to be drawn to you. Every single human being has a uniqueness that is unique to them and a power that is unique to them that their tribe members and other people are going to be drawn to. You don't need to be a Hetty the Entrepreneur because you are you, and that is absolutely enough. Trust in the power and the magic of who you are and show up as your authentic self wherever it is that you go, in whichever spaces that you are, so that when people have conversations about you, when you are not in the room, those are conversations where everybody's saying the same consistent thing about you because their experience of you is consistent. So I hope that this conversation today, though I've made it short and sweet, really gives you the power to feel as though, you know what, I am going to go out there and network. I'm going to understand the value I bring so that I can articulate it. When I go to an event, I'm going to introduce myself to different individuals so that I can grow my network. The more people you know in different industries, the more individuals you can call upon when the time is needed. And that is something that is absolutely so powerful. So monetizers, that brings us to the end of this conversation. Let me know within the comment section what resonated with you the most and which tip are you going to implement so that you can grow your network in order to be able to monetize. Let me know within the comment section. This has been absolutely fantastic. If you enjoy conversations with Hetty, make sure you check the description box down below because I am sharing with you in which city we are coming to next. On the 29th of July, we are going to be in Cape Town. I cannot wait to meet you. And remember, on the 2nd of December, that is our Entrepreneurs Year-End function. So make sure that you've got the date saved because I'm looking forward to connecting with you. A very big thank you to our venue sponsors, Creative Backdrop ZA. This is a space where you can shoot content like this, do all kinds of content creations, photo shoots, etc. It is made for the entrepreneur. I'll put the link in the description box so that you can also make magic happen. So that's it from me, monetizers. On that note, I will see you very soon. Bye-bye for now.